Hello everyone and welcome back to Insane. Today I am here at Lijiang ancient town, also known as the ancient town of Lijiang. Well, there are many fascinating things that I will go through in the process of this video. So make sure to stay to the end. Well, this is Lijiang ancient town, a very famous 5A tourist place. Well, this is famous for many things. Well, one of them is because it was the first ancient town to be in the list of the UNESCO World Heritage Site in China on December the 7th, 1997. The new list at that time was released of the UNESCO World Heritage Site. Well, Lijiang ancient town was the first to get in when it's an ancient town. That means no other ancient town or ancient cities were before a UNESCO heritage site in China before. Well, as you can see, because it's Lunar New Year now, many people come here. Well, since it's the Chinese New Year now, it's just been like 3 or 4 days after the Chinese New Year. Many people come here since it's still the holidays. You can see the crowd just kind of crushing, especially in those two famous places that I will show you later on in this video. Well, this ancient town is very big, a bit over like 1,400 acres. This altitude is somewhere a bit less than 24,000 meters. Well, since it's an ancient town, it has more than 1,000 years of history. And as you can see, the buildings next to me and also the other buildings, they are literally old-fashioned. Look at the roofs and also the buildings. Well, there are many restaurants and shops in this ancient town since it's very big. I remember it's 1,573 acres to be very in. Well, as you can see, there are many shops which sell products not only from other places but also from Yunnan province. There's, I don't know what this is, but it's some kind of decoration. There's also restaurants featuring Yunnan province special foods that is very tasty. Okay guys, we are the first of the two places that's very famous in Lijiang ancient town. This is the Sifang Street, or in Chinese known as the Sifang Jie. Well, as you can see, this thingy is very big. It's very wide and its length is also very much. As you can see, many tourists come here. Well, this is very big and there's lots of shops on the two sides. Well, I think many people come here because this is literally the center of the map in Lijiang ancient town. Because it's in the center, so many people think, wow, the center? They come here. As you can see, so many more than that first place where I showed you that little bit of people. Just look at that. Just look at that. There's so many people. And also there's DJ. There's, I think, as you can see, there's music playing from above. Lots of ancient buildings. As you can see, guitarists, drummers, and of course the lead singers. They are all literally just up there making a music festival in the Sifang Street. Okay? Well, now I am here on the second must-visit place in the Lijiang ancient town, also known as the old town of Lijiang. Well, behind me are two watermills. Well, some say those two watermills are a mother and a kid. Some others say they are a couple. Well, no matter what it is, those two watermills have literally more than 1,700 years of history. Well, because it has 1,700 years of history, it won't be that stable because 1,700 years ago, it's only like somewhere over like in the year 320 maybe. So it's not stable. But that's why in December 2011, many people went over to the watermill in order to totally fix it so that it won't collapse someday when tourists are visiting it. But before they fixed it, actually, many people on the internet said don't do it, because they thought they were going to destroy the very old history. But actually, they were just going to fix it so that it won't just collapse. Okay. Okay, it's now 7:30 here, and behind me is the Yulong Snow Mountain, which we will be watching the phenomena, very cool phenomena, 日照金山. Well, that just is the sun shining its light on the mountain peak, which will form a very cool golden peak. Well, the sun will rise from there, and you can see it's already like kind of orange, as you can see. And when it totally rises, not totally, I should say, when it's like somewhere over 740, it will shine its sunlight onto the mountain peak, which will form a very cool phenomenon. It's very cold out here, so if you come to watch this phenomenon, you must wear more than usual. Okay, now I'm here with a very famous Yunnan province food. Well, this is the bridge noodle, or the bridge rice noodle. Well, as you can see, there is soup over here, and there's actually a thin part of oil above it, so that the water that is boiling hot, 100 degrees Celsius, will not, just get the hot into the air. Well, as you can see, there's nothing except for soup, so that means you have to put those in. Well, as you can see, there are rice noodles, the soup, of course, and also some other things you can put in to make the noodles more flavorful. Okay, so let's start with this egg, because actually you can actually do, make it squishier, but I'm just gonna put it in, and you can and after putting in the egg, you should put the meat in first. Okay, well, let me get the meat in first. Like, this is the meat. Okay, yeah, wait. Let's get this thing down. And also, some more. And then we put the other things in, such as this thingy. I think this is tofu. And I don't even know what this is. The other stuff. Okay, well, I just cleared the plates here, so now I need to get the noodle in. Okay, this is kind of hot. Okay, well, as you can see now, it's starting to kind of become more easier to eat, because, as you can see, because it's boiling hot, so it won't just get not cooked. So this is about to be cooked. Well, because this needs some time to be cooked, so I will tell you about myths, why this thing is called bridge noodle. Well, there are actually many myths about the story, but I'll tell you one of them. It's because there was a student and his wife. Well, the student was a very great student, so he just went onto an island which needed a bridge in the Qing dynasty and just studied there all day long without eating food. You can imagine. So the wife was actually really worried, so she cooked some noodles for his husband, but his husband didn't eat it. That's why he added some oil on the top, which won't really make the hot water cold in a few minutes. So after their deaths, the people that the local people there called this the bridge noodle because from the wife and husband's house to the place where the student lived, the island, they needed a bridge in order to cross it. So that's why they called it bridge noodle.